Good morning. Welcome to Custom Gateways weekly webinar. My name's Alistair Mylcreest. I'm in the chair again this week. And again, we're focusing on the sell side of our business. And that's that pre-designs sell. So why are pre-designs important in the world of mass customization? Well, I think we have, as everybody knows by now, three types of product. We have the blank customizable template, the pre-design, or the print on demand. Now, however good our customization tools are, and they are brilliant, sometimes users aren't artists. In fact, quite often users aren't artists. So asking them to suddenly become one is sometimes difficult. But by giving them inspiring choices and giving them things that they can contribute to and help design, then they won't end up adding in poor areas and poor designs. So rather than them trying to think of how they can present their extra Chiefs phone case, we can give them an inspiring pre-design with the extra brand colors on the logo, and we just put where they're going to put their name. And it makes them belong and part of the collective. And as we go through his presentation today, we're going to look at how pre-designs can aid licensed content, sport content, but actually any content. And then by thinking about how you can display using galleries and some of the tools we have, how you can guide the user. Because ultimately, when you've got an e-commerce or an in-store solution for pre-designing or personalizing products, you want the higher conversions. And the easier you make it for customers to be inspired, the more likely they are to buy. So let's look through some examples we have then. So when it comes to inspiring designs, this is obviously fan-based again, lead-based, interactive. It's just a normal builder's mug, but instead we've got a whole team sheet going along, and then we can choose our names. So this was a team all about me in this case as well. But this was the Leeds United happens to be my best friend's club. But again, we're inspiring with the design now. So don't have to think about it. There's a mug that everybody wants. And I'll show you some live examples a bit later as we go along as well, though. But again, inspiring designs and placeholders. I don't often see enough people doing personalization that they're telling people to customize me. This is what makes us personalizers stand out from the old-fashioned buy in loads of stock and sell the same thing people. Let's tell them this can be personalized to you. So just simple designs, something people want to be associated with. And yes, you can customize me here. And then also well-worked templates. We have the ability to have multiple image areas and multiple designs and multiple texts, but customers might not work this out. So give them a layout that they can understand and they can play with. So in this case, I'll go to the site now. It's a photo cushion, and there's a beautiful placeholder on the website showing exactly what it does. And if we go into the product to customize it, then this is our standard out-the-box design tools with just a little bit of CSS added. I think it's a 3D one. Yes, it is. So we've got the 3D cushion. And now the customers are sent on a journey of design. So I'll start off with me and my lad. And I won't go and design all 8 areas now because that might be a bit boring for you to watch. But again, we're now giving the user the way to design. They've seen it on the previous page, how it's going to be. And now they're simply being taken through a journey with only the options to add on to the image areas. Inspiring choices. This website is has no particular licensed content. It has no sports teams or themes. It's not bands. These are standard products with inspiring designs. And you can see straight away on the home page, this is all personalized products. So if we go into this particular product, again, it's got a placeholder image in the background. So it makes it look nice. We've got the shelf, the light. The canvas is obviously what the person's buying. And there's only one thing they can do is change the name in this case. You see the live preview on screen. And I actually do have a Springer Spaniel, and he is called Tommy. But if I went back to the previous page and I chose my canvases and obviously chose the dogs, you can see here in everything, there's the thumbnail has the pre-design. It's showing what you get. This is taking the user through a choice that's giving a lot higher chance of conversion. And even in B2B, you can control the design or if there's a specific brand as well. So if we look at this as well, this is a B2B 6 products in a gallery designed for LinkedIn, and they're all in nice 3D. But what's beautiful about it is, firstly, this is the LinkedIn font. No font choice, and these are LinkedIn colorways. So the brand's controlling how people use it. If we add an image on, and we don't have to allow this, the LinkedIn always stays on top. I can't get rid of it. And then the select color, again, I can choose my plush color. And again, it's all in the LinkedIn corporate guidelines. So we now have a pre-design built within brand guidelines as well. And we've allowed the fact I can have my own photo image onto it. But that image could have been a gallery. Again, it could have been a controlled environment, or we could actually remove the image completely. But I'll show you some galleries and some options later for even further control. But a great 3D product using the corporate branding really well as a pre-design. Oh yeah, and I actually wanted to show some more of this as well. So within this presentation we did, we have in this case no pre-design at all. It's just print on demand, but within the same application for the power bank. And then various products have various different features. So this stress ball, again, we can choose the color of our plush, again linked in corporate colors. This has got a nice feature. I've had the same photo of William and Ian again. This has got synced image areas. So the front and the back are syncing within the pre-design. And again, the LinkedIn is coming to the front. So really nice use of the features. And then if I looked at the lip balm bullet, if I add image now, I can't add an image, but what I can do is change the pre-design. So we've got the different LinkedIn logos and different colorways. So again, we're now providing pre-designs to enable the user to choose. Again, inspiring choices. Okay, so galleries and choices as well. So this is a smart cloth for cleaning your tablet or your phone case with. Again, a nice 3D. So similar to the smart cloth, we can choose the colors of our plush and hem, which is fairly easy. But what I like here is we can add image. We have a whole menu of gallery choices that we can inspire people towards choosing. And these can be laid out in many different ways. But we can choose our category, we can change it, and we've got pre-choices there as well. And in this application, we can add our own image as well if we wanted to, which will overwrite the pre-choice. So we're giving people their own choice or preset choices. And I think this gallery and giving people inspiring choices is a really nice way to go, because all of a sudden people are suddenly becoming designers and designing artists as well. And they can add text on top as well. And then finally, I'm going to look at our dynamic designs. So dynamic designs have been out maybe a year now. So within the application, we can choose our cubby, and they've all the different designs here as well. But then when we choose our design for the cubby, we have a whole load of dynamic designs that will change when we select them. So if I chose that one, it will apply it to our cubby, and then automatically give me all the text boxes that are in that design. So this is obviously quite a complex one. If I change that to I belong to area, again, I'm more simple now with text choices. And by all of a sudden, we've got the one cubby but we're allowing our customers to choose the message. And there's some really nice choices on here as well. And obviously, by giving people inspiring choices, we can change. And then, like I say, they're the standard cubbies, but they can change their cubby within the application as well, and choose their favourite friend or toy they want to do. I think my favourite's the pug as well. But quite a lot of choice in this gallery as well. But all of a sudden, giving people the choices that they want. Okay, so in summary, just some of the options we went through today. We had licensed content with the pre-designs. We've got innovative content, things like the Springer on the background as well, but just simply providing people choice. We looked at galleries in different formats, galleries for the corporate and galleries for the consumer, giving people a selection of choices to do. Not just giving them clip art and say, think about it yourself. Here's some we've designed for you. Looking at placeholders on our customizable templates. The 3D cushion had 8 of them. Guiding people where to put their images. Clever templates and how they're designed and how they're set up. Just giving some thoughts. And then the controlled content as well. The colors, the text, the print areas. So by thinking carefully about your products and about what inspires people best, then you can guide people to better conversions. So thank you for your time today. It looks like we're going to have nice weather for the bank holiday weekend. If you're in the UK, I hope the rest of you do in the rest of the world. You can find more information on custom-gateway.com. Follow us on Twitter at Custom Gateway and our blog at custom-gateway.com/blog. Thank you for your time today. Have a good Friday and have a good long weekend.